Well, it might be hot outside, but believe it or not, summer's almost over, at least if you're a student in the USD 490 school district. That's right, El Dorado schools will start up next week on August 10th, and so schools across the district will start picking up activity. Right here behind me is Blackmore Elementary School, and one of the things that you'll need to be mindful of as the school season starts is all the areas around the schools have school zones. And the El Dorado Police Department will be out in force making sure that you keep your speed limits down to keep our kids safe. So, as the school season starts, make sure you take your foot off the gas and coast through these school zones at a slow speed to protect our students. Well, another thing that happens right as school begins to ramp up is some things begin to ramp down. The pool will be closing for the season on August 7th. It's hard to believe that it's that time of the year, but in fact it is. It might be hot outside, but we do have to wind the pool down. And the primary reason for that is because our lifeguards will also be reporting back to school, and so we won't have anyone to guard the pool. We also won't have any patrons because they'll all be studying the books in school. So make sure you get to the pool before you go back to school. August 7th is the last day for the pool. Now, another thing that's coming up is the Goldfest. Yay, everyone's real excited about the Goldfest, which will be coming up in September, but you need to buy your Goldfest buttons now because they will not get any cheaper. So today through September 1st, you can get gold button for $8. You might say, well, why do I need a button? Well, the button will get you in to all of the events for El Dorado Goldfest for free. Well, except for the $8 you gotta pay, but then you won't have to pay additional fees to get into some of our activities and events, such as Walter's Pumpkin Patch and some of the other great activities that we have. So you can pick one up at City Hall, or you can buy one online. Currently they're $8, and that price will go up to $10 after September 1st. So again, buy your button today, save yourself some money, and get ready to celebrate the City of Gold Fest. Speaking of the Gold Fest, one thing we do want people to think about is the Grizzly Gold Parade is coming up on August 27th. And we know there's a lot of organizations out there. There's a lot of people with some really great ideas for floats. So if you want to participate in the Grizzly Gold Parade this year, please think of some great ideas and let the city know that you want to have a float, or you want to participate in the float or in the parade. All you got to do is contact City Hall at 321-9100, or you can go to our website at eldoks.com for more information on how to submit your parade entry. Again, the parade is August 27th. All right, be on the lookout in your mailboxes for a notice from Butler County regarding upcoming revenue neutral rate hearings. This notice will inform you of what each taxing entity within the City of El Dorado plans to do with respect to their mill levy in the upcoming budget year. This is important information for you because it will help you understand how that will impact you as a property owner and your property taxes. The City of El Dorado's revenue neutral rate hearing is scheduled for September 6th at 5:30 at City Hall. This is an opportunity for you as a taxpayer to learn about what the city is proposing, and it will also give you an opportunity to voice your comments and concerns to the governing body for their consideration as they deliberate the upcoming budget. So, if you have any questions or concerns with respect to next year's budget and how it may impact you as a property owner, I would encourage you to come to that revenue neutral rate hearing for the city on September 6th at 5:30. Now, that hearing is only for the City of El Dorado, and there are several other taxing entities such as the county, the school district, and Butler Community College that will also be conducting their own revenue neutral rate hearings. So be on the lookout for that notice. One of the things we're going to try to do is showcase some of our city services so citizens can understand a little bit more about what the city does to provide excellent public services to you all. So what we're going to do is we're going to take you to 2nd and Taylor, where the engineering department is going to talk about some technology that we use to help keep track of our underground utilities.
So we have a GIS system for the City of El Dorado that we've been working on for the last 5 or 6 years. heavily. Before that, probably the last 10 years. But what we do here is we're mapping utilities, so we have a very good idea of where they are in the future. Yeah, and we were doing, so like last summer when we were doing the stuff with the manholes, if we're trying to find a manhole that we've already shot before, we just put that on the hood and mount this on there, and then we'd do a stakeout, and we'd put in the manhole we want to go to, and it would just, it tells you go north and east however far. Yeah. So we're in those cornfields, you stick that on the roof or on the hood, and you can just follow the screen basically, and tells you where the manhole is. Now the guys in the utilities guys don't have that, but they have the app on their phone, which, we've gone out to some stuff out in the fields and it's walked us right to them, within probably 3 or 4 foot, just using our phones. Once we get it kind of this initial thing done though, it should be pretty easy for us to just update it. Coming from the utility department before, to me it's exciting because I don't know how many times I was out in the middle of the night trying to find a manhole or a valve. If I could pull my phone up and walk to it, it would have been way better.
At least we know you walk up to a manhole, that's where the manhole is, not, because we help them a lot too with the metal detectors and stuff to find them, but it's just kind of technical stuff, but it'll help us out.
We're going to have the ability for GIS mapping for people to get on there and interact in the future, to look at zoning areas, specials they might have for a special project that was assessed to their property, and maybe in the future some utility information. Right now we give that to local plumbers and other utility companies for them to use. So this is just kind of something we've been working on and trying to make it better and better as we go on.
That's all I've got this week on Things to Know. Have a great weekend, and remember, school starts next week. Stay safe.